Okay, this is how we change the light values in Unity 3D in real time. So this is different to what we would do in edit mode, where we basically just set the color of the light like this, and things kind of change. I guess the issue with this though is we can only set it at edit mode, and then what if we wanted to actually change the values while we're running the game? Well, this is how we do it. So I'm just going to press play. I'll just show you what's happening. So you can see this has 3 component lights of the red, green, and blue, as we know that we can combine the different intensities of this light to pretty much create any color that we want. And then you can see that as we subtract and add these different color components, we kind of change the value. So this, so the red and green, it looks like it's giving us yellow. And if we kind of just like get rid of the red completely and just have the green, then it turns into green. Okay, so how does this work? So essentially there is this light modifier script in here that we're that we're using to be able to just modify the color values here. And if you have a look at here, this thing, the main thing here is the color delta. And what the color delta thing does is it's essentially just a color value that gets added or subtracted to this particular thing. And like notice what happens when we press play. The light source is automatically identified because they're in the same object, so you don't necessarily need to put that in. That just does it automatically if they're in the same game object. But let's have a look at what happens when we press the red plus button. So you can see here that the interaction event is referring back to this light modifier component, and it's just using this color add function. So if we were to start this from scratch, what would happen is there would be no event in this interaction thing, and then you just go press plus, find the light modifier object that you want to do something to. In this case, this is the red source, and then we'll just go ahead and look at the light modifier component and then say color add. Really simple. Okay. So how can we do something with a light color delta? Essentially what this does is it changes how quickly the light changes. So you can see currently the preview color is just very faintly very red, but it's barely red. So what we can do if we wanted to make that go faster is just increase this particular value. And notice that I'm only modifying the red value because if we add these other components, it's gonna screw it up. But maybe that's what you want in one situation, but in this situation we only want to modify the red channel. But you can see now that like that particular color is just a little bit more red, and it doesn't take as many clicks to make it more red or less red. And essentially what it is just it's just taking this red value here and then adding or subtracting it to this red value here. Okay, just a final note, the way the Unity color values work is it's separated into red, green, and blue, and the ranges between each channel is 255, 0 to 255. Okay, that's it. Good luck.